These are Amazon earrings that I bought. They're like 75 cents each when I bought the pack. And they're basically just very thin, flimsy vinyl, stamped out patterns. I didn't make them at all, but I can modify them and make them look like something that doesn't exist at all anywhere. And that's another way to do handmade. You can go to the thrift store, you can buy old jewelry, take it apart, reassemble it with your own pieces or in your own way. You can take stuff that you own and redo it. This is a way of doing handmade that saves time because you don't have to do it from scratch. You get patterns and designs and ideas you would have never thought of, you would have never imagined. It's almost like you're collaborating with somebody else. But it's still handmade because, again, you're adding your own touch to it. Now these rainbow are great. I'm going to just add some stones in front. These guys, I'm going to add some stones in front. They're already super rainbowy, too bright, so I want to add maybe some simple black stones and neutral stones. These I might add some stones to balance the colors. These are black and white already, so I might add like a pop of turquoise. These are boring blue and pink. I think I'm going to take some spray paint and hit these to add more variation of color to it, like an airbrush, to get these to look a little more like this, but in my own way. I could literally hit all of them with spray paint and modify the colors too, but I'm also going to add stones. And so this is just like another level of fun you guys can have. It takes, again, half the work out of it because it's already half finished. It's already 3/4 finished. You just add your little touch, but with your specific artistic eye, you can come up with a piece no one would have ever thought of. Super fun. Let's do this. Here's another cool thing is that these things were layered. This little one was on top of the big one like that, so it can kind of, you know, move around. And that's cool if they're two different colors, like in this case. But when they're the exact same color, like pink and pink, you almost don't see it. So you could separate these, put some stones on here, have these two become one whole pair, and have these two become a separate pair. So somebody likes them a little bigger, a little smaller, bam, now you have two pair. When you only paid the ridiculously low price of 75 cents for one pair, you actually get two pair out of it. I've done this a lot with dollar store earrings, all kinds of fun stuff. Like I said, thrift store. It's really fun. Now, I don't have all my spray paints with me. I actually only have black, which is totally perfect because these colors are a little bright for my taste anyway. They're a little too, like, crayon-y kitty. So if I dust them with a little bit of black, I'll get some nice silvery gray out of the white, and I'll just kind of subdue these bright pinks and blues, make it look a little more adult, and that'll be kind of fun. And I think the silver gray will look good when I put the black back on top of that. So let's do that real quick. Okay, I broke down and got a bunch of paints, so let's have fun with this. These white no more. They're going to be a little bit violet with a streak of red. Tiny bit of black. Now they're kind of purpley gray, purpley reddish gray. Oh, look at that. I'm wiping off the paint with my fingers as I try to move them. Okay, these pink guys. What do we do with these? Let's give them a little bit of dusting of white and a dusting of black. Whoops. Gotta be careful, that's a bit too much. Let's do a little more white there. This is getting crazy. Let's do a little red maybe. Whoa. Alright, that's a bit much right there. Let's just kind of, there we go. Oh, that's better. A bit much right. Ooh, I can kind of blend it with my finger. Oh, much better. Yes. Now that's a color that I can work with. Oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Okay. Yes, okay. These pink, I'm gonna make totally different earrings of these, or maybe I will layer them, but they'll be different colors, so they'll look better than the same color. These are just getting white, that's it. Just a tiny touch of white. All right. Blue's up next. What do we do for blue? Let's give it a streak of white. And a touch of black on the edge. It's hard to get it just the lightest touch. I need to really invest in like a thin airbrush system, but I think I added a little bit of gray with the white and black there, so that'll be fun. It'll be different. And whoops. Now these other blue ones, let's go totally different direction. Add some lavender to them. All right, blend that a little bit. There we go. That's cool. See how they look on top of each. You know what? They look too similar. I'm gonna add a little. I'm just gonna go straight up whiter with these. Whiter blue. I think they'll look better. Very, very light blue along with the purpley. Now these little pink ones are last. Let's see. I'm looking at. Ooh, some of these other colors are coming out really cool. The paint. That one. It's kind of filtering in different places. It's having this cool effect. It's kind of congealing in the little splintery holes of this piece. Did I already hit these guys? Yeah, I already hit them. Oh, I just made them lighter pink. I'm all discombobulated here, guys. Cool. Well, let's let them dry and then throw some stones on there. Just have some fun, right? I agree. I'm glad you guys agree. Now we just get some beads that will accent the piece as well. I happen to find amethyst goes with all of them. So to keep it simple, you know, if something works, just go with it. Don't judge it. So I have amethyst 6mm with two 4mm beads on each side. The 4mm I switched up different colors for each set, but I kept the amethyst in the middle. This is 22 gauge silver, and I'm stacking them like this, and then I bend this about half a centimeter or 1/4 inch. I do a right angle, and then I roll it backwards. It gives me a nice loop. Whoops, it's got a little corner on it. That's weird. But in general, nobody's going to see that. This is super, super tiny. And then you press it tight up against that loop and bend it a right angle again. Sorry, my fingers have paint on them. And then you grab the round nose pliers and you grab it about right there and you roll the wire around the round nose pliers, make it tight in there, and then wrap it around once this way. You're still holding it tight with the round nose pliers. Sorry, bumped the camera. And then you go diagonal across, back around in the crevice, diagonal across, back around in the crevice, diagonal across, back around the bottom loop. And then you cut it right here just enough to tuck that little end into the bottom loop. And voila. And then you try to assemble it so the diagonals will be facing out, because that'll look pretty. So we have these, and let's see how they're gonna look. Okay, they just turned the lights out here, but I have a little bit of light on it. I think you can see I touched up the paint a little more after I turned the camera off. I ended up with pink and like a dark reddish gray, and then these are black, and this is actually like a very light lavender. It's hard to see on the camera. These I did a purpley blue and a red, and then I rubbed the red off around the edges so you see the blue coming back. So basically the moral of the story is just have fun and just keep messing with it, until you get it the way you want, or you discover something that looks amazing, that pops, that you wouldn't have thought of. So obviously, don't try to find these exact ones on Amazon. You can, I don't care if you copy it, but I'm saying there's a whole wide world of stuff to play with and have fun with, and you guys should take advantage. But you can copy any of this, like go for it. So let's put the beads on. I started to hang the beads right from the earring hook, but then they kind of stuck out too much and they didn't really like hang loosely. So I'm gonna put double little teeny tiny jump rings, like 1, 2, and then the stack of beads Cute, right? Totally fun. Now you guys, go find some pieces, embellish them, repurpose them, reclaim, modify, and go have fun. You'd be surprised, you can make a whole bunch of earrings really fast just by modifying ones that are already made.